The state's Economic Development Agency is now under investigation.
Just a few hours ago at the State House, Indiana Governor Mike Braun announced he has ordered a full investigation of the Indiana Economic Development Corporation.
Senior investigative reporter Bob Siegel explains why the governor is taking action.
The IEDC gets hundreds of millions of dollars in taxpayer money to attract businesses to Indiana. Now, the state agency is attracting scrutiny following allegations of secret backroom deals and financial impropriety.
I have directed the hiring of an independent forensic auditor of the IEDC and its affiliated entities.
Thursday afternoon, the governor doubled down on his pledge to bring transparency to the state's Economic Development Agency, announcing that he is ordering a forensic audit to determine how the agency and its secretive affiliates have spent millions of dollars.
Where we have found impropriety or even the appearance of it, we have reported it to the Inspector General. We are not rushing to conclusions. We want to make sure things are reviewed independently. Only then will we take any and all appropriate action.
The announcement comes after a report from Hannah News Service that raises big questions about the inner workings of IEDC's nonprofit foundation and its venture capital arm called Elevate Ventures.
The current funds that have been designated for Elevate Ventures are now frozen.
Today's announcement by the Commerce Secretary and Governor comes a full decade after 13 Investigates first exposed fabricated job numbers and a complete lack of transparency from IEDC. All these deserted office buildings, locked up factories, and abandoned warehouses are sites where the Indiana Economic Development Corporation said there'd be thousands of new jobs. 13 News has been reporting on that lack of transparency for 15 years, resulting in then-Governor Mike Pence announcing a new IEDC transparency portal, which 13 Investigate showed to be mostly smoke and mirrors. Hundreds of big projects announced by IEDC do not show up on the transparency portal at all.
They're not there.
Our years of reporting led lawmakers, both Republicans and Democrats, to demand more transparency from IEDC. But those efforts have always met resistance by the legislature, a legislature that actually passed laws allowing IEDC to keep its activities and spending secret. Thursday afternoon, I asked Governor Braun if granting that secrecy was a mistake.
I would say that it was a mistake because if there's any hint that something should be more transparent, you ought to get out of the gate that way.
The IEDC says the forensic audit should take somewhere between 6 and 12 months, and the bill for that audit will be paid by the state agency that's being investigated. At the State House, I'm Bob Siegel, 13 Investigates.
All right, much more to come. Governor Braun has also signed an executive order that requires IEDC to make more of its financial information public.
And as Bob mentioned, 13 Investigates has been reporting on skewed numbers and secrecy within the Indiana Economic Development Corporation for years. Tonight at 7 on WTHR+, you can watch Bob's original investigation into the IEDC dating back to 2010. You can download our app and stream it for free.